Alright, so there are four key cognitive biases that any manager who find themselves in any sort of decision-making position should always keep themselves aware of. The first of those would be confirmation bias. That is you already have an idea in your head and you kind of want it to be true. So you'll just ignore evidence that disproves it or suggests that the truth is something else. That's not something that you do consciously. It's just how your brain works. So you always got to keep in check and watch out for that. There's also the representativeness bias, which basically is you have a small sample or you've had one experience, and that leads you to sort of try and or well just come jump to a conclusion basically that may or may not be true. Like for an example, maybe you tried one thing in one place and it didn't go very well, and so you just sort of assume that that thing would never ever work despite not testing it in a wide sample size. That's representativeness bias. um, then you got the illusion of control, which is basically you personally, as the manager, think that you have a much better handle on the situation than you actually do. Pretty much you just think, I got this, I can handle this, and that you're just that you've got your hands firmly on the situation when in actuality you have far less control over it than you really think. And then escalating commitment, or in layman's terms, sunk cost fallacy. Basically, you've already put some resources into something, and so you've kind of got attached to it, and so you will continue to put resources and time and effort and all of the things into this endeavor, even if evidence and feedback and the numbers are telling you that it's kind of something that you should really be dialing back on. So, yeah.